Khan Academy volume, and we are working on the final subtopic, volume word problems. I have to build a box for my scouting project with a volume of 36 cubic centimeters. The base of the box is 6 meters long and 2 centimeters wide. How high should I build the box? Okay, I'm going to go straight back to my volume equals length times the width times the height. And in this case, they actually told me that the volume is 36. So I'm going to put my 36 here where the V is. And then they told me that the base of the box is 6 centimeters long and that the width is 2 centimeters. And then they said how high. So I'm trying to figure out how high it is. So I know 6 times 2 is 12, and I know I need to get an answer of 36. So 6 times 2 is 12. 12 times 3 is 36. So my height has to be 3 centimeters. A rectangular prism-shaped toy chest is 2 meters by 1 meter by 1 meter. A shipping crate is packed with 18 of these toy chests. There is no extra space in the crate. So what is the volume of that crate? Okay, well, first we need to figure out what the volume of just one toy chest is. Okay, so when I do my volume equals length times width times height, my length, they said, is 2, my width is 1, and my height is 1. So the volume of one of those toy chests is 2 times 1, which is 2, times 1, so 2. So the volume of one toy chest is 2 meters cubed. Well, this shipping crate has 18 of those in there. So if it has 18 of those, 18 times 2, okay, because each chest is 2 meters cubed, and this has 18, so 18 times 2 is going to be 36 cubic meters. Max's pet worm lives in a cardboard box that has a volume of 80 cubic meters. So which of the following could be dimensions of his box? So now we're looking at which ones of these, if I do the length times the width times the height, will I get 80? So 2 times 5 is 10, and then 10 times 8 is 80. So A works. But also notice it says choose all answers, so there's a possibility there is another choice. 4 times 5 is 20, and then 20 times 4 is 20, 40, 60, 80. So letter B also works. Let's try C. 10 times 4 is 40, times 2, 40 times 2 is 80. So all 3 choices work in this question. My mom built a new sandbox that is 3 meters long, 2 meters wide, and 1 meter high for my sister and me. Sand for the sandbox costs $4.50 per cubic meter. So how much will it cost to completely fill the sandbox with sand? So first I need to figure out how many cubic meters of sand do I need? So what is the volume of that sandbox? Okay, so I go back and I do my volume equals length times the width times the height. And then it tells me that my length is 3 times my width is 2 times my height is 1. So the volume of my sandbox is 3 times 2, which is 6, times 1. So the volume of my sandbox is 6 cubic meters. So if I'm going to fill my sandbox with sand, I need 6 cubic meters of that sand. Okay, well, that sand is $4.50 per cubic meter. So I need to do 450 times 6. Okay, so remember when we're multiplying decimals, 6 times 0 is 0. 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 4 is 24, and then we have to add these 3, so 24, 25, 26, 27. And then I have 2 digits after the decimal, so I need 2 digits after the decimal. So $27 is how much it's going to cost.